Stacie Walker.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
So nice to meet you.
Yes, so nice to meet you too. And I'm absolutely honored to be a part of this amazing event. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This masterclass is on fire. Thanks to everyone saying yes. And thank you so much for saying yes.
I'm more than happy to. If I see something that I can contribute to, I'll be more than happy to, because people need your message. People need to hear what you have to offer because it causes true transformation.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Title today is Embodying Your Wealthy CEO Identity.
Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about sharing this with the audience.
I am excited too. Are you ready to dive in?
Yes, I am ready.
All right. Well, let's start with briefly tell us about yourself.
Absolutely. Well, where do you want to start? Okay, I'm the founder of Unleash Your Ambition LLC, and also I have a podcast by the name of the same name, Unleash Your Ambition Podcast. I've been a digital marketing expert and business strategist since 2008. Last year, I rebranded my business from a personal brand to a company brand because I have a vision so big that it's beyond me, that it didn't make sense for me to continue with the personal brand. So what I do, I help ambitious, driven women entrepreneurs who have online coaching, consulting, or healing businesses become energetically aligned with how they sell, how they show up, how they are able to just really embody that wealthy CEO identity in order to expand their businesses to six figures and beyond. And I guess to break it down even more, I help them design a unique client attraction process that's aligned with their mission, their vision, and personality. Because as a digital marketing expert, there are a million different ways that you can market your business and sell your products or services, but there's usually one way that is so aligned, that feels great. It doesn't feel gross. You're excited about doing it. It matches up with your energy, your personality. That way, you're able to be clear enough to be able to call in the people who are a good fit for whatever it is you have to offer. And also, you also are able to be more confident about showing up, because there's so many things that we do that are uncomfortable as entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And what makes it easier is if you're doing and being of course, authentically you, and you're building your business in a way that's just really aligned with your personality type and also your big vision. It really makes things a lot simpler. And I live in Denver, Colorado with my family. We're from Texas. We've lived here in Denver, one of our dream destinations, for 5 years. I have a 5-year-old son. You probably hear him in the background a little bit, and a 23-year-old son. And I tell you, I cannot imagine living the life. I'm just so grateful for where I am today, because prior to 2008, I worked in the corporate world. Matter of fact, I had a near-death experience, which put me in this direction to begin with. When I worked in the corporate world, I knew that there was something missing. For a while, I thought there was something wrong with me because I was never satisfied about the work that I did. I was great at whatever work that I did. However, I would job hop a lot, or I'd get fired because I just got so uninspired. And for a long time, I thought there was something wrong with me. There was like this hole, there was something missing. And what it was is that I was not living my life purpose. I wasn't doing work that was actually fulfilling me. And that all came, I call it divine intervention. I ended up getting really, really sick towards the end of 2007, almost died, stayed on bed rest for almost a year. And that's when I built my online business from the ground up. And basically the rest is history. I've been doing this since then. And of course, my business has evolved because I've evolved over the years. And I tell you, The entrepreneurial journey is definitely a personal growth journey. And
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, you are a good fit for this masterclass series. So let's talk about how to discover what activities are not aligned in your business.
That is a great question, Joy. So if you're operating from a place of fear, desperation, anxiety, a place from I should do this or I have to do this, and or how about this? You're focusing on what other people are doing and how they're building their businesses. Well, here's the thing. We got to stay in our lane because we got our own unique journey. And also we need to look within. That's the first step to see like if you are aligned is like you got to look within. You need to start looking outside of yourself and really think about like what are the things that you are doing, like am I taking action from a place of fear, because the thing is if you are, people will feel that, you know, human beings, we pick up on things that we probably wouldn't notice on a conscious level, but we pick up things like if, like, for example, if you go in a room and there's somebody fuming and angry, you're gonna feel that. It's like you hitting a wall, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing when we are not aligned with the activities that we're doing in our business. Like our audience can feel that. They know that there's something off. So it's always good to look within and just make sure the things that you're doing actually is true to you. It's about going back to your vision. Or is what you're doing aligned with that vision? Sometimes we got to be reminded, we got to remind ourselves of that vision because it's so easy to get sidetracked. So
Yes.
if you're having feelings of like desperation, anxiety, or maybe somebody told you to do something but you didn't really want to do it but you did it anyway. And I'm not talking about like the things that we need to do in order to build our businesses. I'm talking about something that just does not feel right, like it's not in alignment with integrity, it's not honest, it's not authentic, right? So you got to reevaluate like the things that you're doing, and that means that you're going to have to really pay attention to the things that you're doing throughout your day, and you might have to track this for about a week or two to really break it down, like, okay, what feels good, what doesn't feel good, what's getting me results, what's not getting me results, like all of these things, but it all comes back to you.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, what you're passionate about, your why, and you know, we get that shiny
oh my goodness, yes. You know, it's like you got to keep them blinders on and keep it simple. Keep it simple, because I tell you, we are good. Humans are good at overcomplicating stuff. Like we just can't help it. We can't help it. So we need like I like for myself and my clients to actually have a plan, at least 90 days. That way we can go back to it and see like, are we going this way or that way, or are we staying straight? So having something written down, that way it's easy for you to measure if you are getting stuck in the shiny object syndromes. I call it the merry-go-round, right? It's not really merry, but it's like you just going around in a circle and not really getting anywhere. So yeah.
That's really good. Yes, we get caught up with that and the imposter syndrome. Oh my God.
And the imposter syndrome never goes away. I have taught like my mentors, like before I really started developing a relationship with them, I didn't think they had it. But then as soon as I got close to them, they have it all the time. It's just that they handle it differently. They still move forward. So you know, it's just a false, these are false thoughts that are going on in our head. And it's like us really owning our divinity, our personal power, and just reminding ourselves that we're brilliant. We have something valuable to offer this world, and just keep on reminding ourselves of that, for sure.
Yeah, I love you saying keep moving forward.
Yes.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. No, that's the only way that we will fail, is if we stop.
Oh, Yes, don't give up. Yes. So I
Mhm.
want to ask you another question. So how can we better understand the magnetism around the sales and selling so we can operate from our highest state of confidence?
Yes, yes. So with this, oh my goodness, this goes back to your thoughts and beliefs around money,
Mm,
sales, and selling. So I know a lot of us carry beliefs and thoughts about money that we adopted or inherited just based off of the people that, who raised us, what society's saying, our personal experiences with money that weren't so good. And this can actually, I guess, translate over to our businesses, right? And matter of fact, I have a perfect example, Joy. I'm working with this client who is having a very hard time really understanding the value of what she has to offer. Like, we really need to understand the value of what we're putting out there, that what we have to offer is a solution to people's problem. It's a way to help people live a better quality of life, and people pay for what they value.
yeah.
So we need to really sit down and really understand the value of what we have to offer. I'm pretty sure you, Joy, you have invested a lot of time, money, and energy into, everything that you're doing now and how you work with people. And that could be years,
Yeah.
thousands of dollars, a bunch of sleepless nights, and all of that are things that the people that you're helping avoid, right? It's
Yeah.
like your expertise and your knowledge and your products and services are a way to help collapse time, to help them avoid unnecessary mistakes if they did it on their own. Like, how much will people pay for that? It's as much as they want. Like, she's having a hard time selling a $97 product, and I think she should be selling it for $2,500 minimum.
Yeah.
So that is a big gap, because I know that she does not feel worthy.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Yeah.
feel worthy of it, and all of these unnecessary fears are coming up that's keeping her from understanding and harnessing the magnetism around sales and selling, because of her own internal beliefs and fears around sales and selling. So she's basically stopping herself from getting the money that she deserves. I mean, people buy what they pay for. She knows she's in a business, and what she has to offer is extremely valuable. So
Right.
if we don't understand the value of what we have to offer, it's going to be pretty hard for us to make the money we desire and to sell whatever it is we want, because we're not in a state of 100% belief. You know
Right.
that saying, if you don't believe in, if you don't believe in something, why should anybody else believe
Believe.
it?
Yes.
Right.
That's
Right.
good. That's good. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I believe that the workman is worthy of their
Mm-hmm.
hire.
Yes, yes. Like, I have some affirmations that I tell her to say out loud while she looks in the mirror. It's like, I am worthy. Like, how much money I bring in or don't bring in does not have an impact on my worth. I'm worthy, period. And then
Yeah.
another thing is that people love to pay me. People
Ooh, I
love
like
to
that
pay
one.
me. Yes. And
Yeah.
another thing, oh gosh, I was going to tell you another one and I completely, oh, what I have to offer is extremely valuable. Selling is serving. Selling is
Selling and
serving.
serving. I love
Mm-hmm.
that one. We
Yep.
use that one a lot. Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
have a quote here too. I like when you believe in what you have to offer and decide what matters most, then you will discover your true purpose.
I love that. Yes. Yes, that's so true. So the beautiful thing about us reprogramming our thoughts and beliefs is that it's easy for us to do that. We just have to, it's the repetition of saying those things out loud, because you also know this saying. We know this saying, like, you tell a lie so many times, guess what? You start believing it. Same thing with these affirmations. That's why they're so effective, is because they're literally reprogramming your mind, your subconscious mind. So anybody that's watching and listening that's having blocks when it comes to selling, start saying things and having thoughts that actually will contribute to the results that you want. and really feel into it. Play, don't be so uptight about it, because, being that way, it's going to be hard for you to make the necessary change within yourself to actually believe that selling is serving.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that'll help me transition into this question, because we're already talking about how do you share your life-changing message in a way that will call in the right people who will be happy to invest in whatever price point you set.
Oh, yes. Oh, again, this
That's a
comes back.
mouthful now.
It's a mouthful, but here's the thing. Like, we got to remember that we have a message, many messages, but a message in particular that's for the people that we want to help through our products and services. Your message is powerful. Your words are powerful, right? Your words have a way to evoke a certain emotion in people. Your words can, of course, hurt people, but I'm not going to go on that side. So you want to make sure that you are sharing a message to remind the people that you want to help of how powerful and capable they are, that they don't have to continue going down the road that's not making them happy. Like, I mean, insert whatever product or service in that. Like, reason why we buy things is we're trying to avoid something, pain, or we're trying to gain pleasure in something. So it's very important to speak to the desires of the people that you want to help them dream again, help them hope again, because most likely these people have tried other things and have been unsuccessful, right? So this is about you sparking that light in them and letting them know that they're capable of getting the result that they desire. They're capable of getting the experience that they desire, right? So we need to be very careful about the words that we say, right? I like to write down my message before I share it in an audio or video. I'm more of my gift is in writing. Like, I prefer to write things down because it slows me down and really puts me in a position to really think about what words I'm using. Like, for example, to prepare for this session, I had to take a look at, okay, I want to speak to that person that wants to embody that wealthy CEO version of them. So as you're noticing, I'm throwing out bits of wisdom that actually empowers you, things for you to think about. Also things that make you, I guess, really get curious about, okay, what else is there that's going to help me? So it's really about you not only understanding the people that you want to help, but you want to understand them in 3 different ways. The circumstances that they're experiencing in their life right now, that's relevant to how you want to help them. Also, the second thing is the thoughts that are going on in their head that they probably don't share with many people.
Yeah.
Like, what are those thoughts, disempowering thoughts that they're having, that because they're in this funk or they're not experiencing the results that they desire. And then a third thing is like what are the physical effects? Are they stressed out? Are they losing sleep? Are they gaining weight? Are they taking more prescriptions than what they know they need to be? So it's very important for you to understand your dream clients. I always say dream clients are customers, their circumstances, their emotions, and their physical state right now, because you're the one that's going to help them get on the other side of it. So you want to make sure that you're sharing this in your message. That way people, the right people who are a perfect match for your products or services, they're going to stop the scroll. They're going to listen because what you're saying is relevant to them. Matter of fact, they might be looking around thinking like you put some cameras up in their house because you are describing exactly what they're feeling and thinking and experiencing right now.
That's really good. And I love you said help them dream again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
spark light.
Yes.
Yeah, because, we went through a lot in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so I love that. Help them dream again.
Yes.
So what is one lesson that you learned from 2020?
Whew. One lesson. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I think the best lesson was not to be too attached to the plan that I had. Right. My vision was the same. I mentioned earlier that I pivoted my business from a personal brand to a company brand. And this happened December 2020. I woke up from a very vivid dream. And when I woke up, I knew that this vision is so much bigger than me. Because when I started my business in 2008, I just wanted enough money to pay the bills. I never thought that I would be a leader. Matter of fact, I was so introverted. I was terrified of being on video.
Wow.
So yeah, I've gone through a lot of changes. So when I woke up from that dream, I knew that things were about to shift, and it was a big shift because of the movement behind Unleash Your Ambition and spotlighting and highlighting people who can impact other people's lives. Like I said, Joy, like everyone has something unique to them. They have a very powerful message to share. We're all capable, we're all powerful, and we have the power to change people's lives.
Yes, yes. So I want to ask you, as an introvert, what gave you the confidence to be on camera?
Oh, great question. I didn't have the confidence. I just showed up and failed a lot and kept on pressing that live button and stumbled, stuttered along the way.
Failing forward.
Yes, yeah. I just kept doing it. And I told myself, you know what? I know I will get better at this. I would just keep reminding myself of that when I experienced resistance, when I was like feeling like I was going to faint before I pressed even when I recorded videos, it was like the most uncomfortable thing. But I reminded myself that my message really isn't about me. This is not about me. Like, get out of here, Stacie. Get your ego out the way. This is not about you.
Yeah.
So that's what helped. No, the confidence came afterwards.
Yes. So that quote is true. You believe that you had something to offer. So you just kept on pushing forward.
Yeah.
So that will help a lot of our fierce female entrepreneurs, because I do work with a lot of introverts.
With a lot of introverts too. At first they don't realize it. I'm like, that's why you are attracted to me, because I am an introvert. So an introvert, we think more, we like to be to ourselves, but when it comes to us sharing our message, going after our dreams, we're unstoppable. We are unstoppable.
So tell us about your unstoppable free gift.
Yes. So this is something that is only offered to my clients enrolled in my program, the Unleash Your Ambition Accelerator. I basically am opening up an invitation at no cost, even though this is a paid workshop, embodying your wealthy CEO identity. It is a workshop, and basically you'll get the recordings of this, and it's going to dive deeper into the things that I've discussed today. And of course, there's implementation exercise, because here's the truth. You just can't read over this stuff. You actually have to do the work in order for it to create the transformation that you desire within yourself and out in this world. So I am gifting that, and I'm really excited about offering that gift to you.
Oh, yes. Thank you for that. Everyone, get Stacie's free gift.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, what is one thing that you would like to leave people with today?
I love this question. You're brilliant, you're powerful, and you can make your dreams come true.
Ooh, that is awesome.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much. for
Thank
talking
you.
with us today. Ooh.
Thank you.
Thank you for being in this masterclass.
Yes, thank you. It's been an honor, and I'm just really grateful for having this opportunity to be a part of it.
Yes, thank you. We love having you. We are going to embody our wealth, and we're not going to be afraid to monetize our superpower.
Absolutely. Again, people pay for what they value. When we
Yeah.
go to the grocery store, you don't think the CEO of that grocery store is like, I don't know if these people should pay me.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. They're running a business. There's expenses that come with that business.
Yeah.
Same thing. Same thing for
Same thing.
us.
Yes. We thank you so much, sis, for talking to me today.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.